Ready for a jaw-dropping look at the future of tech? This year's Apple awe-dropping keynote from Cupertino was packed with headline-making reveals, wild reactions, and yes, some hot debates that could change how we use our devices every day. From ultra-thin phones to smarter-than-ever earbuds, here's your deep dive recap, complete with the biggest surprises, a dash of controversy, and burning questions only you can answer. The big announcements. What did Apple unveil? Apple didn't hold back, showing off an impressive new lineup, the iPhone 17 family, the long-rumored iPhone 17 lineup. Familiar power, unexpected twists. The baseline iPhone 17 lands at $799 and sports a parade of upgrades, including a lightning-fast 120Hz ProMotion display, a front-facing camera with flexible recording features, and the brand-new A19 processor for zippier performance. But here's where Apple got bold. The $999 iPhone Air, the thinnest and lightest iPhone ever, grabbed everyone's attention. With specs crammed into a svelte frame, one powerful camera instead of two, the mighty A19 Pro chip, and a reputation for being indestructible. The Air is set to split opinions. Is minimalist design the future, or are we sacrificing too much? The Pro, $1,099, and Pro Max, $1,199, push things even further with a strikingly redesigned camera visor to house a better telephoto lens. Will this new approach satisfy photographers who demand more, or is Apple falling behind fierce rivals like Samsung and Google? iPhone 16, should you upgrade? Every upgrade cycle sparks that familiar debate. Does a new iPhone really justify its price? Compared to earlier generations, from iPhone 13 and up, the iPhone 16 family touts better screens, faster charging, a clever action button, a punch-hole camera, and finally, a 120Hz screen, a must-have for gamers and anyone tired of the old 60Hz limit. The camera's new AI-powered center stage feature that auto-frames selfies was met with enormous applause. Are these quality-of-life upgrades enough to tempt you? Or are you holding out for even more AI magic? On colors, design, and FOMO. A surprising talking point. This experiment sparked real buzz. Some loved the bold new look, others felt it wasn't Apple enough. Does a new color sway your decision, or is it just window dressing? The iPhone Air's svelte design, a mere 5.6mm thick, rugged ceramic and titanium frame, and the shift to eSIM-only worldwide also drew strong reactions. The loss of a physical SIM may irk travelers and power users. Is Apple moving too quickly away from user choice here? Apple Watch. The $799 Apple Watch Ultra 3 takes it up a notch for outdoor adventurers, offering the brightest, largest screen yet, emergency satellite messaging, and the longest battery life on any Apple Watch, up to 42 hours. Does this justify its price for most buyers, or is it overkill outside of extreme conditions? Meanwhile, the more budget-friendly Apple Watch SE 3, $249, delivers a faster chip and fast charging with 18-hour life, but skips high-end features like hypertension detection. Is this the sweet spot for newcomers, or does it risk feeling outclassed? AirPods Pro 3, tech that listens and talks back. Apple's latest AirPods Pro 3, $249, also entered the spotlight with a completely new design, boasting a multi-port acoustic system for superior sound, twice the noise cancellation, and up to 8 hours of battery with ANC, 4 more than before. A highlight for many was the new live translation feature powered by Apple Intelligence AI, letting users communicate naturally across languages right from their earbuds. Plus, 5 sizes of ear tips mean more comfort than ever. But here's a controversial omission. Despite industry rumors, AirPods Pro 3 skipped temperature tracking, drawing criticism from health fans hoping for more wellness features. Should Apple have pushed the envelope, or is it better to perfect the basics first? When can you buy, and how much will it cost? Orders for all new iPhones begin Friday, September 12th at 5 a.m. PT, with in-store sales launching the following Friday, September 19th. The base iPhone 17, with analysts noted that, aside from center stage and live translation, big generative AI leaps like a rebooted Siri 2.0 or deeper on-device intelligence didn't make the cut this round. Is Apple playing it too safe, especially as rivals double down on smart features? Or is a focus on what works, the hardware and incremental improvements, actually the wiser move? What's next, and where's the debate? Apple's steady evolution of its product line, commitment to health features, daring design choices, and restrained AI rollout will all invite lively. Do the upgrades feel fresh? Or is Apple losing its edge in innovation? Will eSIM-only models be a deal breaker? Or is